Hey everyone! If this is your first time watching one of my videos, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Katrina Kindra and I am so excited to have you here. So on this channel, I would really like to share with you guys my nutrition, how to work out at the gym, what I do in everyday life, my struggles, what I fear, what my mistakes have been, and just to share my story. I would like to share with you guys my journey towards my very first fitness competition. First of all, I would like to start from the very beginning. I am 5'2" and I currently weigh 129 pounds. So I know how it feels to struggle with your weight and to want to look a certain way and you just cannot get there because no matter what you do and no matter how much you try, it just doesn't happen. I remember always looking online and like, oh my god, I want to look like her. One day on Instagram, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to do whatever it takes to get there. I'm going to set a huge goal for myself and just do it. My huge goal was to compete in a competition. And not just any competition, but a bodybuilding show and a bikini competition. And that means standing on stage for 10 seconds in your bikini, showing off your body. You're judged by your muscle tone, your complexion, your hair, your makeup, the color of your suit, everything from head to toe, and that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to look a certain way, and that's what I aimed for. In high school, I was always kind of just like that average looking girl in terms of my weight. I had a little bit of weight on me, and my face was definitely more chubby in the cheeks and whatnot. So in high school, that's when I first started working out and getting serious about the gym. I joined a local gym and I just started going there a few times a week, not really knowing what I was doing. Then a couple years after high school, I really started getting serious about working out again. I would be training 4 or 5 times a week, and that was back when I was 19 and 20. And now looking back, I realized that I was doing it all wrong. I would be working out, lifting really, really heavy weight, and then putting on that muscle tone. However, I didn't change my plan at all. I ate like crap all the time. Before I started to get into this fitness lifestyle, I would constantly eat like crap and I would have terrible skin and my face and complexion would always break out because of the sugar and the drinking and the lack of sleep sometimes on weekends because I would stay up too late. I felt like I didn't look very good. I wasn't happy with my body. I was always trying to hide my stomach. I was upset that I was just like flabby all over. I would go up and down in pant sizes like every few weeks, and I was just like really unhappy with myself and the way I looked, and my confidence just wasn't there. When I drive around my city, I would always like go to 7-Eleven and grab a Slurpee because those are the best things ever. Or I would go through a drive-through and pick from the dollar menu just a small burger or fries or both, sometimes more, sometimes less. And I would eat that on my way down to events on the weekend or after. I love popcorn and I love sugar. Sugar, sugar, sugar. I was just so addicted to sugar. And when I actually started with Beachbody and my fitness journey in May, I had headaches for 3 days because I was getting off the sugar, and it was kind of a scary feeling like, oh my god, I really needed the sugar. My body craved it. I like love the chocolate bars and the popcorn and the pop. Pop has like so much sugar in it. 32 grams of sugar in like 1 can of Coke, or 36. I don't know exactly what it is. And so for me to have to wean off sugar was pretty hard because I've been eating like crap my entire life. You name it, I loved it. For me to have to wean myself off of sugar was probably the best decision I've done. I have some of you guys that asked me how I lost the weight and what my journey was like. And so I would really like to share with you where I started, which was in May of 2016, to where I am now and up until my competition. So my fitness journey first started in May of 2016. I was contacted online by a Beachbody coach. His name is Ryan. Hi, Ryan. I'm very happy that you contacted me as you are one of my inspirations. This is where I started as in May of 2016. So after I met with Ryan and talked to him for a bit, I was like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the 21-day Beachbody challenge, which was a really, really good start for me. I lost a total of 5 pounds and 10 inches all over. And after that, I was kind of like, this isn't quite what I want, because I want something more. I wanted to change my entire body, and I found that the Beachbody just wasn't enough for me. Following the DVDs at home was fun. However, I just wanted to put on some more muscle. So after my 21-day fix, I decided I wanted to continue my fitness journey and hire a coach, which was like a huge step for me. So I hired a coach online. I actually found him on Facebook, just going through my news feed, and I was with him for a full 10 weeks, and I did really, really well. I followed his program. I followed his training at the gym. I was really happy with the results. However, in August, I took it off. Like, I was just like, okay, whatever, I'm just going to take August off, party and go camping and eat whatever I want, and I didn't work out in the gym at all. And that was probably one of the worst decisions ever, because I gained 15 pounds in a matter of 4 weeks, which was like all the weight that I had lost and then some. So I was up to 145 pounds by September. And I was really unhappy with myself because I let myself go. And I didn't really realize how quickly I could gain that weight. And now I know, I'm like, okay, if I go off plan even just for a day or two, it gets into that habit of, oh yeah, I could just grab this. I just have one cheeseburger, no problem. And then that one cheeseburger turns into a pop or a Slurpee or a chocolate bar. And then you're going to the store to buy more food, and then you're ordering in and then going out and eating and drinking. Drinking is like the worst for me because I just put on fat. So that was a really big mistake, and I know how it feels to work so hard from May up until close to the end of July and lose all your hard work. So I was really upset at that point in my life. And so in the beginning of September, I went on a road trip with, at the time, she was a girlfriend of mine. We went to Vernon and Kelowna, hit up Victoria and Vancouver, and you know, we just drank, we ate. I didn't really follow any sort of plan. I just did what I wanted, and that was a lot of fun. However, on our way back, I was in the passenger seat, and I was sleeping at the time, and she was driving, and we actually started to hydroplane, and we were coming back going 110 kilometers on the highway, and next thing I know it, I open my eyes and we're going sideways, 45-degree angle on this busy highway. That was like the most terrifying time of my life. So the car spun out of control. We hit the median and crossed lanes going the other way, which was 2 lanes going this way, a median, and then 2 lanes going this way. And so here's our car, and so our car kind of turned 45-degree angle, and then it turned this way. We hit the median, we caught air, and then we flew across the 2 lanes going the other direction, and then there was a huge ditch over here. We hit the ditch, flipped the car, and then finally landed on the other side of the highway in the ditch, facing right side up. Car was totaled. We were okay, thankfully, just some bruises, and she had whiplash. And so that was a turning point in my life. And so after posting the photos and my story of what happened, probably a few days later, someone reached out to me on Facebook, sent me a message saying, hey, I saw your story. I'm really sad that happened to you. If you need any physiotherapy advice, let me know, because maybe I can help. And at the time, I was like, I don't need any physiotherapy. Like, I'm fine. I have just like a bruise on my arm and then a little bit from where the seatbelt was. I politely declined his physiotherapy help, but we did continue talking. And obviously, I do what I do. I creeped his page and found out that he was a fitness coach. and very well respected in the industry. So I thought this guy was pretty neat, as he was coaching a bunch of people that have already competed and have done very, very well. And so after looking at his social media accounts, I saw that it just wasn't his first year training and coaching people. He's actually been doing this for a very long time, and he's very well educated, and he has had a lot of people compete in different federations in the country. So I was very excited to see that. It's like, and I actually did tell him, oh my god, you know what you're doing. And he's like, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Like, this is my career, this is my job. And so we laugh about it now. And so we actually started talking just on Facebook and text message, just about life and funny things in general, just to get to know him. And so I was really interested in this guy, not just because he was a coach, but I was very attracted to him. And I'm like, hey, I really like you. Why not? Let's try and see how things go. So he actually offered to come drive down to Calgary, as he lives an hour and a half away from me up in Red Deer. And he's like, hey, let's just meet up. Let me show you, like, let's have a personal training session together and see how things go. So I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, why not? Come on down. So that was the first day I met my coach and now boyfriend. So after our first date together, I decided I want to be with you and let's start dating. And also, do you want to coach me? Because I would like to compete in a fitness competition that's in 22 weeks. And he had no problem with that. He was like, yeah, sure, fine, let's start things up. So that worked out really, really well. And so I finally felt like, yes, this is my time to get in the best shape of my life, to focus on my fitness and nutrition, have a partner that likes to go to the gym and does the meal prep and is supportive of me and is supportive of anything that I want to be. So I got started with Marty in mid-September, September 18th, which was 22 weeks out from my competition, and he gave me a 12-week nutrition and fitness plan. The nutrition was probably the easiest part. I was first putting in everything I ate into an app called MyFitnessPal. That really helped me a lot. So the one thing I do really struggle with is hitting the cardio. And so hitting my weekly goals for cardio has been a huge struggle for me because I hate cardio. But I do it anyways for the results and because I need to do it. And so after I was finished with the first 12-week plan that Marty gave me, it was Christmas season, and it's the time to eat carbs and sugar and go out and have Christmas parties and hang out with your friends and eat all the monstrous amounts of chocolate that you can. But no, I didn't do that. I'm just saying I had to resist that. It was hard, yeah. So December was probably the hardest month to be on this strict diet plan because it is festival time and people bring out the chocolates and you name it. It never ends. I was still pretty happy that I was able to say no to all those cookies and treats that were shoved in my face. So on Christmas Day, I was able to eat whatever I wanted, and I just stuffed my face, like chocolate, cookies, carbs, sugar, you name it, I had it. After that, for about 2 or 3 days, I felt like complete crap. My body was just rejecting the food. I didn't feel good. It was like a rock in my stomach. It wasn't worth it. It really wasn't worth it because I ate whatever I wanted for one day and then I paid for it for the following 2 to 3 days after that. So a cheat meal is fine, but not a whole cheat day because my body has been so used to eating healthy and nutritious foods for the past 14 weeks before that. As soon as you start to like load crap in it, your body rejects it. After my 12 weeks, starting in September up until December, I was really happy with my results at the time, and I was put onto another plan for the remaining 12 weeks up until the competition, which is a plan that I am on now, and I have seen amazing results and I'm super happy with. And today is probably the first day in 10 years that I look the way that I want to, with a flat stomach. And I'm very excited and proud of myself because it has taken me a lot of energy and effort and training. Right now, my plan, I am working out in the gym 5 days a week and also doing cardio on top of that 6 days a week. Up until my competition, I don't really know if that's going to change or not. I guess we'll find out and see depending on how my body reacts to what I'm on right now. So in 19 weeks, I was able to lose 16 pounds, and I'm not really too sure what I will be weighing in for my competition. I'm very excited but nervous because my body does not want to lose this fat. I am happy the way I look right now, and after my competition, I want to stay and maintain this weight. Maybe a little bit less in the stomach, but that can be worked on. So I wanted to show you guys what I look like now. I really enjoy going to the gym on my own and lifting weights and just plugging in, listening to my favorite music or podcast. It's been a fun experience all along. It has been a struggle, you know, with hitting the cardio and not eating the sweets and treats that I used to be addicted to. Getting up and actually working out and hitting my macronutrients for the day and not going over. It has been a huge learning process, and I am very, very happy that I have completed what I have, and I am very excited and looking forward towards the future. I've had a lot of struggles and a lot of doubts, and I have made mistakes, actually a lot of mistakes, but the one thing that I haven't done is given up. And I find that if I do give up, then what's the point of doing all this? I would just be a total wreck if I quit now. And so there's no quitting, not at all. If you're looking into starting your own fitness journey, I hope I can help to inspire and motivate you. And if you're wondering where do you start by searching online, start by Googling things, asking questions, talking to people in the industry, hiring a coach. You know, there's tons of options for you. Just get into gear. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I really hope I can help to motivate and inspire you to start to live a healthy lifestyle. And I will be keeping you updated through my Snapchat every day, Instagram a few times a week, as well as my video blogs on YouTube here. And until then, we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.